So it's safe to say that 2022 started off somewhat slow when we're talking about Yeezy releases, but it looks like things are finally starting to heat up, and March is gearing up to be the biggest Yeezy release month for the year. What's good, guys? JA, hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. For today's video, we're going over my Yeezy March preview. Also, stay tuned. I have an exclusive look at what I feel like is probably the most anticipated release for the month. But before we get into it, guys, we got breaking info from Yeezy Influence. We have a first images revealed of the upcoming Yeezy Foam Runner Stone Sage, as well as Mist. Now it looks like the Stone Sage is another MX pattern. This one, it looks like the base color is somewhat of like the sand, and then you've got different swirls going on there of like an ochre and what appears to be almost like a light blue color. And then of course you have the Mist, which look very similar to the ochre, but are being described as similar colorway, but without the goldish hue to them. So two upcoming releases. It looks like the dates for these are set for the Stone Sage is looking like April, and then the Mist at this time has currently no release date set. So two great releases to look forward to. What are your guys' thoughts on these upcoming releases? So March is an incredible month, a lot of different silhouettes to choose from. We're not gonna go over any specific dates, and these releases are not gonna be shown in any particular order. This is just a preview of what to expect from March. And also, guys, this is not the full release. Expect to see a few little surprises thrown in there as well. So let's kick things off with what I feel like is probably the most anticipated release for the month. We got the return of the 700 V2 Static. And here you have an exclusive look at the upcoming retail pair. Now from this video clip, these joints do look clean, but I'm not sure if it's the lighting or what, but I'm noticing some slight differences from the new manufactured 2022 pairs versus the OG. So I happen to have my OG pair right here looking really nice and clean, as you guys see. The newer pair, for some strange reason, it seems like the upper seems to be a little more grayish rather than silver that I have here with my pair. I'm not sure if this is due to lighting, and as well as this little area right here seems to be a little more off-white in this on the new pairs versus the OG pairs, which seem to be kind of more of like your standard white. So regardless, it's still gonna be a great release. This was one of the most limited Yeezys that released back when these originally dropped. So many people have missed out on them. I mean, you guys can just see the demand for this pair by the resale value. So good luck to everybody trying to cop this classic. Yeezy detectives, get in the comments and let me know if you guys can notice any subtle differences from my OG pair versus the newly manufactured 2022 release. So then of course we got the new slides. It seems like everybody is in favor of the new Onyx colorway. We're finally getting a nice true black color. Of course this features the new texture. Sizing is back to your normal sizing. So for recommendations, guys, if you're looking to pick up the newly released Yeezy slides, you can just go ahead and half size up from your true to size. As well as for 350s, we also have the 350 bone dropping, which is that all white, similar to the 350 cream. This joint right here is dope. You can't go wrong with an all white Yeezy. To me, I like the simple fact that these are like plain and simple. The 350 is really not my cup of tea so far, but for everybody looking to cop these, this is a major W. These also feature the new sustainability logo. So definitely a lot of people will be checking for this upcoming release as well. And of course, we have a new Yeezy Quantum colorway dropping. This one will be called Mono Carbon. So I know you guys are not huge fans of the Yeezy Quantum, and I don't blame you. It's like they haven't switched it up. So I'm just kind of curious if this is gonna be another Yeezy Quantum that has that same colored sole, the same black heel tab, or are they gonna be switching it up and giving us something funky that people can get excited for? So the Mono Carbon title is interesting. I'm not sure if it's gonna use that same mono material that we got with the 350s, but I'll be curious to see what this colorway looks like. If it's the same old feel as we've been getting with all the Quantums, it'll be a pass for me. And then next up, of course, we got the Knit Runner Stone Carbon. So I have previewed these for you guys. This is a great colorway for the Knit Runner, which I'm not completely sold on the silhouette yet, but it feels like a lot of people are feeling this darker variant of the Knit Runner versus the OG Sulfur colorway. So I gave you guys a little preview. Drop a like and a comment if you guys would like to see a full detailed review of the upcoming Yeezy Knit Runner Stone Carbon. And then that brings us back to the Yeezy 450, which we have the latest Cinder colorway releasing. This is a release that I can easily just pass on because I already own the Dark Slate pair, which have a very similar vibe. Of course, the Dark Slate is gonna be almost like a true black, while the Cinder is gonna be more in that charcoal realm. So that's one of those releases that I feel like if you already own these, this could be a pass, but there are just enough small changes that if you're like one of those die-hard Yeezy enthusiasts, you can still pick these up, or if you're someone that's been looking to cop these, rather than paying resale, just go ahead and grab you that nice upcoming Cinder colorway. And then we just found out about the 700 V3 Safflower re-release. It's looking like that is gonna be going down as well, so add that to your Yeezy March releases. Not too much to say. I did cover a lot about these Safflowers yesterday, but I feel like they're very close to the Azale, but got their own little vibe, got that yellow hit in there, got that vintage age sole. So these are definitely a clean look. I already got them in my collection. So again, I could just breathe easy on this release. And then the last one I'll give you guys for March will be the 700 V1 Wave Runner Restock. As of right now, warehouses are still waiting to get pairs in to ship to retailers, but right now it's looking like this could be a possible end of March release. Also could get possibly pushed back to April or as a summer release. So the Wave Runner is releasing once again. Still, people haven't gotten their hands on a pair of these, so it's great that Yeezy's bringing these back out the vault once again. The only thing I have to say is the pairs that dropped last year for Yeezy Day, QC wasn't the best, so I'm hoping, that Adidas definitely corrects that and give us some flawless pairs of the upcoming Wave Runner. So that's what I got for you guys so far for the month of March. Again, no dates, everything is subject to change. Some of these could get pushed back as well, and expect more surprises because from what I'm being told, we have a total of 11 releases for the month of March. So I'm not sure if all of the slide colorways, count as the 11 releases or what, but just know that March is gonna be the biggest month for the year. Things are gonna slow down a little bit, for the summertime, and then they're gonna gear back up for a insane fall Yeezy release schedule, and you guys know how it goes for Yeecember. So salute guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Remember guys, let me know if you notice any subtle differences between the upcoming 700 V2 Static versus the OG pair, and drop a comment on what are your favorite and most highly anticipated releases for the month of March, and also about those new foam runners. So salute guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm JA, stay safe, stay blessed, I'm out y'all.
I'ma turn up the music, wake up the neighbors. I'ma get that thug life cat across the neighbor. It's how I am in real life, not just okay.
Started in my cutlass, clutching heat like it's an open oven. Puffing chronic, puffing Biggie out the window, speaker subbing.